importance of economics, which is the reasons why you and I are studying economics. The first one is allocation of resources. You can see that economics enables individuals and households and the government to know how limited resources can be used effectively and efficiently. You can see that with the usage of economics, with the knowledge of economics, it enables individuals, household, firms, governments to be able to allocate their scarce resources. They'll be able to use their limited resources judiciously. Number two is that it leads to reduction of uh, resources wastage, which means it leads to a reduction in wastage of what? Of resources. Economics helps to reduce wastage in allocation of scarce resources. Economic decision makers channel their resources to areas where they are mostly what needed. So the study and knowledge of economics will prevent wastage of resources. It will enable us to use the basic economic concepts like the scale of preference to arrange our wants in order of priority so that the limited resources that we have at our disposal will not be wasted. It brings about solution to basic economic problems. The study of economics provides students with basic skills for analyzing economic problems. You can see that the knowledge of economics give us the skills to be able to solve the major economic problems. If you are thinking of making decisions on how what to produce, or you are thinking of making decisions on the method of production to use in production of goods and services, the knowledge of economic problems will enable us to make the right decisions. That's one of the reasons we study economics. Number next is that techniques of reasoning and critical thinking. Economics teaches the techniques of reasoning and power of critical thinking. With the economic tools we have, it enables to think like irrational consumers, which enables us to maximize the usage of limited resources. Another thing is the provision of basic tools for economic analysis. Economics equips the economic agents. Remember, I told you who economic agents are: individuals, firms, and governments, with the tools of economic analysis to understand and solve current issues and economic problems confronting the society, e.g., oil gluts, oil spillage, oil theft, unemployment. So, with the use of basic economic tools, the basic economic tools, we can determine the rates of unemployment in the country. All right. So, we can determine if there's oil spillage, the percentage of the oil spillage, the oil theft, and all this. We can use it to solve socio-economic problem in the country. Next is it's involve rational decision making. Economics enables individuals and other economic agencies to be rational and reasonable in the application of scarce resources to satisfy unlimited wants. A normal individual takes decision in the most acceptable and beneficial way. So the study of economics makes us rational in our decision making because it makes us to be able to derive maximum satisfaction from the usage of our limited resources. That's how that's the power that the study of economics gives to us as a student. Economics helps governments. Economics helps governments' economic policies and development. You find that economics help us to weigh the economic policies of the government to determine the advantages and disadvantages and offer the right suggestion on the way forward. Example is problem of unemployment, white elephants project, inflation, budget, etc. We have a lot of policies made by the government on economic growth and development that most of us may frown at, most of us may applaud. For example, there are a lot of policies taken by the Central Bank of Nigeria to make sure that Naira is strengthened. A lot of us have been able to applaud such policy. There are a lot of policies taken by Nigerian government to continue to borrow so as to finance infrastructural facilities. A lot of us are not happy with such decisions. Is the reason why we are not happy is because we have in-depth knowledge of economics, and we know that when you borrow too much, it leads to deficit financing, which will lead to inflation in a country. And it's one of the problems of Nigeria today, which is what inflation. So that's the power of economics for us. So, with all this, we should be able to understand the introduction of economics. By now, you should be able to know the various definitions of economics. You should be able to know the basic concept of economics. You should be able to know the fundamental economic problem of a society, the branches of economics, and the reasons why we study economics. So, see you in the next class. Bye for now.